What is going on, guys? My name is ggforgoblinguide, and today we're playing Monastery Burn in Modern. Let's get started. So, like I said, today we're playing Monastery Burn. Here is my take on Monastery Burn. I've been not requested to play this deck, but I've been asked a lot of questions about Monastery Burn. I've decided to maybe just take it out and play a league with it, try it, and see how it does in the modern metagame. Even though, if you saw my comments about this card, you know, I'm not too hyped about it. I think the card is pretty powerful, Chandra's Incinerator. But unfortunately, the metagame is very prepared to beat those kind of cards. Not necessarily Chandra's Incinerator, but they're prepared to beat big creatures. There are a lot of Path to Exile or Aether Gust in the modern metagame, so that might not be the start of today, but we'll see. Or playing the deck just for fun. So for my list today, I'm playing 20 lands. I have 6 Horizon lands and 14 basic mountains. We have the typical creatures, Goblin, Eidolon, and Monastery Swiftspear, and we have the addition of Chandra's Incinerator. We have the typical Lightning Bolt and Lava Spike. We have our typical Skullcracks, Bolt, Skewer the Critics. Maybe the difference here is we have 4 of both because we want to be able to cast our Chandra's Incinerator as fast as possible. And in addition to all of our 1-mana burn spells, we have also 4 Seal of Fire, once again to be able to cast Chandra's Incinerator faster, and a Shard Volley, just to have an additional 1-mana burn spell. So as you can see, the goal of this list is to have as much 1-mana burn spell as possible, and your creatures are there to lower the opponent's life total. But the big star in the deck is going to be Chandra's Incinerator. Of course, sometimes it can be very bad, but we're going to see in this list. I've tried the list before doing this video, and it was okay. I like the list so far. Maybe I would make some changes, but I'm going to try it with this list. So for our sideboard, we have 1 Skullcrack, 2 Blood Moon. This is the main advantage of being able to play a Monastery deck, Monastery Burn. You have the ability to play Blood Moon in your sideboard. 3 relics. Like I said, if you saw my other videos, you know I like relic right now. Master Smithereens, 3 Dragon's Claw for the mirror matches. We have 2 Kozilek's Return to beat all the Eldrazi taxes and creatures protected from red. I could see myself, what I was talking about changes in the list, I could see myself playing 3 of these. Depends how we're gonna see, like I said, decks that have creatures protected from red. If we see a lot of them, probably gonna bring a 3rd one. If we don't see any of them, I think 2 is okay. And lastly, a card that could be replaced by Kozilek's Return, on how you see it, is Grim Lavamancer. I think Grim Lavamancer is a card that got forgotten. It was actually a very powerful card in the burn deck a few years ago. The printing of Lava Darts ran in 6, pushed it a bit on the low side of being played, actually, and that's why it was forgotten. But I actually like the card a lot against creature decks, and that's why I wanted to play at least one of them in my sideboard today as a replacement effect for Searing Blaze or Searing Blood. And also, did I miss sideboard card? I don't think so. Yeah. Here's the thing about Blood Moon. I saw some people telling me, why don't you play Cleansing Wildfire instead of Blood Moon, or vice versa. I think both decks, both cards do similar things, but sometimes it's going to be completely different. Because let's say you're playing against Tron, of course you want to Cleansing Wildfire turn 2 instead of playing Blood Moon turn 3. But sometimes playing decks like Amulet Titan, your Blood Moon is going to be way better than Cleansing Wildfire. And that's pretty much it. I think Blood Moon is a more cheesy way to win the game. and I think Leagues of Wildfire could help you out against the Tron matchup. But the Tron matchup, you already have a good matchup for it, so don't think it's gonna be that much of a problem. Also, you can Leagues of Wildfire can destroy annoying lines like Field of the Dead. But if you want to fight a long game against the decks that have Field of the Dead, I think you're gonna lose anyway. So I'd rather just play Blood Moon and try to slow them down and kill them with my burn spells. I think I've talked a bit too much, so let's just get into the league and see where this Mono Red Burn list takes us. So here we are in round number 1. As a small reminder, if you don't know me, my name is ggforgoblinguide. I try to do burn content every single week. If you like what I do, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you like this video, consider putting a little thumbs up. I appreciate it a lot. So let's get to the matches. Alright. I think this hand is way too slow. 4 lands, we don't have Horizon Canopy, we don't have creature, because this doesn't really represent an early creature if we cannot cast it, so we're gonna mull. Alright, that is way better. I'm gonna keep, unfortunately, I think I have to pitch the Incinerator here. Cannot really cast it for the moment, so just gonna keep a 3 creature hand, which is always pretty good in burn. Alright, I think I'm gonna discard the Swiftspear here. And because my guides are just way better since I don't have too much burn spells right now. Okay, interesting. I thought that this was going to be mono black A-track, but looks like Orzhov discard. So mid-range. No, not mid-range. Okay, it's just an Orzhov deck playing A-track. I guess he's splashing white to beat Death Shadow decks. Probably gonna see my creature get condemned here. Yep. So typically, this matchup is pretty good for the burn player. But in their Orzhov list, they might be playing more life gain effects. We're gonna see. Looks like they drew a lot of payoff and not a lot of discarding cards. They have another removal, Fatal Push. Yep. Okay. So it doesn't really matter. We're gonna lose our 2 cards next turn. I guess I'm just gonna Lava Spike them and pass turn. Maybe they don't want to cast this. I don't know why they wouldn't want, but we can always fire the Lightning Bolt in instant speed. So we're gonna start taking damage here. Quite a lot, actually. 6 a turn is a pretty good clock. Alright. Rift Bolt, suspend, pass turn. So my opponent cannot tap this land, or else he's just dead to my Rift Bolt. Let's see if they have some kind of life gain in their deck. Okay, I'm taking 6. Alright, doesn't matter if I keep it in my hand or not, so I'm just gonna play it. And if we top deck a Rift Bolt or Skewer the Critics, we want to have 3 lines to be able to hardcast it. Alright, so we're just dead here. We take exactly 10. That's 4. Is it 3 or 4? Yeah, I think that's 4. Oh no, that's only 3. Okay. For some reason I thought there it was 4 damage, I don't know why. Alright, so we drew Lightning Bolt. And there's that. Okay, so we don't have much in the matchup, because our deck is already pretty good against them, I think. I think I'm gonna bring the Skullcrack. I'm a bit afraid of this white mana source. I think Shard Volley is not great, because they're gonna be able to destroy lands with smallpox. Other than that, I could see myself bringing in smashes, like maybe 2 copies for those racks. But I don't even think it's that great. I think 2 might be okay. Relic is also consideration, but we didn't see a lot of graveyard cards. It's okay, I think. I think Grim Lavamancer could be a good card because it's damage that always continues to go, and we're gonna have a lot of cards in our graveyard. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna bring these 3 cards. I think Chandra's Incinerator is our worst card because we won't have any more cards to be able to play it for 1 red. Unfortunately, our All-Star, we're gonna have to sideboard it out. I think rather than bring in the 3rd smash, I'm just gonna bring in like 1 relic. I'll go like that. Yeah, unfortunately, I think Incinerator is not good in this matchup. Because first of all, they don't have a lot of creatures, and Incinerator is good against creature decks. And they're just gonna discard all of my hand anyway, so I'm not gonna be able to play it. Let's small, no lands. That's pretty bad. Like, pretty bad. But do we want to go to 5 against 8 rack? I don't think so. I'm gonna put away a Skullcrack. Maybe I should have threw away a Skewer the Critics here. Okay, pass turn. We're gonna end of turn Lightning Bolt. Then we're gonna play Lava Spike Skewer probably. Don't want to see a smallpox here. That's fine. Now a top deck Smash the Smithereens would be pretty good. Okay. I think they have a removal spell probably. I think I'm just gonna fire off my burn spells before they discard it. Or them. Just pass. Alright, so my opponent just fetches a tapped Godless Shrine. That is alright. I think they're probably gonna discard our hand here. I could see myself not having any more cards at the end this turn. Okay, that's fine. That's actually fine. I think I'm just gonna discard Monastery Swiftspear. Like I said, they're just gonna be able to kill it. I think here they're gonna discard a removal spell. That is probably the most likely card or land. So let's discard Monastery here. Yeah, land. Wow, they discard this land? Interesting. Okay, we're just gonna say go. Our hand is a bit awkward, not gonna lie. Okay. think I'm gonna have to fire off this, even though we take more damage. They're gonna be able to discard everything if we don't play our spells. So we need our mana here. Yeah, we're just gonna play this and pass. I think we're trouble here because we're gonna need, since we don't have Boros Charm in this deck, we're gonna need 3 more burn spells, which it's a bit a lot. It's a bit too much to possibly win this game. Because I'm taking right now 5 a turn. So we have 2 more turns after this upkeep. Okay, Goblin Guide. So let's see if they have a removal spell. Wow, they actually have one. So now there's no possible way we can win, I think. Because we were dead in 2 turns. Really, I'm just gonna wait to gather more information of why they're playing white. They're probably not gonna show me any more information, but if they do, I'm a bit interested. So, yeah, I'm dead. Like, if they play Timeline Enforcements, that is a very good information to have. Okay. We're not gonna know anything else. Okay, I think we still just go back with this. Maybe a Relic and bring in the 3rd Smash, even though Smash could be very awkward. But I mean, if Smash is awkward, I guess we're just gonna discard it to a discard spell. So, yes, we can bring it in. Alright, so again, a very awkward hand. That is why I don't like Skewer the Critics that much. I usually play maximum 3 in my burn lists because of this scenario. I never want to have more than 2 Skewer the Critics in my hand, and sometimes I don't even want to have 2. But if we draw our 2nd line, we can go for like Lava Spike Skewer. If we don't though, it's very, very bad. Alright, so I think I'm gonna mull. Alright, that's way better than our first hand. We're gonna keep. Why I was a bit hesitating on mulliganing a lot is that you don't really want to mulligan against this deck. Because for an obvious reason, your resources are limited against them. So if I drew a 2nd line, maybe the other hand was better. But now that we have an Eidolon, I think this hand might be better. I think it's gonna be the Skullcrack here. Okay, that's interesting. We could go for double Lava Spike or just smash the Eidolon. I think they don't have a removal spell because they just did a Raven's Crime. So I'm just gonna smash the Eidolon and hope they don't have removal spells. If they do Wrench Mine and I discard my 2 Lava Spikes, well, they're gonna take at least 4 from my Eidolon, so I guess I'm fine with that trade. Okay. Once again, looks like they don't have a removal spell. Okay, so we're just gonna race here, I guess. Well, even though I'm taking damage, my opponent's taking more damage than me right now, so we're gonna go for it. Alright, so no life gain, please. Don't play turn 3 time reinforcement. Please. Alright, well, we're just gonna play Seal of Fire. Nice. Lava Spike you. I'm doing this just in case they have like a Kaya's Guile or something. Alright, GG opponent. Let's go to round number 2. Alright, so here we are in round number 2. I apologize for the sounds from mtgo in the first round. I think it was a bit loud. I removed them for this round. Hope it's better for you. So we're gonna be on the play, which is nice. And well, I would like this Incinerator to be a Lava Spike, but I think I'm gonna keep, because this might be a turn 2 Incinerator, or a turn 2 Eidolon. If we just top deck one burn spell that costs 1. No, actually, yeah, sorry, yeah, that's it. One burn spell that costs 1, we can cast our Incinerator on turn 2. And if not, we're just gonna play our Eidolon. Nice. So if this would be a Flutter Strand, I think I would go for Eidolon for sure. But since it's a Wooded Foothills, I think it's pretty safe to play the Incinerator here and just pass turn. Really hope they're not gonna do end of turn, go fetch for a Temple Garden and a Path here Incinerator. That's pretty much it. It's not a Temple Garden, but I think we're playing against Selesnya Titan, maybe. Yep, this looks like it. But it looks like they don't have a path. Oh, never mind, they might have one. Okay, so we're gonna get to attack with our 6/6. Which is pretty good. So I think I'm just gonna play my Eidolon here and pass. Because that means if I play my Eidolon, they're gonna have to remove 2 of my creatures. If they can't remove both, they're just dead. And if they are able to path, they're gonna be down to 5 attack, 3, 1 land, or 1 burn spell that costs 1, we win. Another way, sorry, another route was going to play this. Suspended Rift Bolt. I think that might have been better. Alright, didn't really matter in the end. So let's bring Skullcracks, 2 Blood Moons. I think that's it for this matchup. Grim Lavamancer is a consideration because they have a lot of creatures that have 2 or less power. I think that could be okay. I think Eidolon on the draw is not that great, so maybe just cut 4 Eidolons, bring in 1 Grim Lavamancer and go like that. I don't think Chandra's Incinerator is like the best card in this matchup, but because it gets Path to Exile, but I think it's still pretty good because if they don't have a path, they can just slam our 6/6 and start removing their best creatures. Again, we have a turn 2 Incinerator, I think rather than play Monastery, I'm going to try to go for the turn 2 Incinerator. That's interesting. We could go for kill this rather than turn 2 Incinerator, but I think we don't have enough resources to do everything. Or maybe we could do it, like maybe still fire this next turn, Monastery, suspend Rift Bolt, stuff like that. Yeah, maybe that was a line actually. But if they don't have a path, a 6/6 trample is always pretty good. And if we draw our a line next turn, we can play our Blood Moon, which is always great against this matchup. We're not going to be able to stop playing cards because they have a lot of basics, but they might be not able to play a million zombies and trigger a billion Valakut's trigger. Actually, if they path for Chandra's Incinerator, we might be happy just because of the Blood Moon. We're gonna see what they do. But also they are playing Knight of Autumn. So again, just in a few turns, I think there was a lot of route I could have went for. There was definitely some interesting choices I could have made. Okay, so I think we have a pretty nice play. Which is actually not play the Blood Moon. Or maybe we do want to play the Blood Moon. Because if we play Blood Moon in response, they can just sacrifice a line. So maybe I'd rather just play like Monastery, Skullcrack them, kill this, attack with my 6/6. They need 3 lands in the yard, so they can get 1 more, and this doesn't die to my trigger. Okay. I think I'm going to go for attack first and see what they do. If they don't do anything, we still have a Rift Bolt if we want to. Alright, they decide to double block. Interesting. Okay. So now I think we go for Skullcrack. Trigger. Try to kill your boy. In response, they're gonna destroy their flagstone, which makes sense. At least we're gonna get to kill both of their creatures. Is pretty good. Like I said, I think I'm just gonna suspend a Rift Bolt. Fortunately, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a Titan next turn. But it's gonna be a 6/6 versus their 6/6, so. And with a Blood Moon on the battlefield, maybe our 6/6 actually gonna be better. Okay. Suspend Rift Bolt, pass turn. I guess they could go for Titan, go get a Field of the Dead with a Radiant Fountain, go up to 9, make 2 zombies. I'm going to Rift Bolt them, bring them down to 6, kill a zombie with my trigger, play a Blood Moon. I think that is the plan here. Like, I'm not saying we're in good shape, but I think playing the Blood Moon wasn't the right play, because if, for instance, we were going to play the Blood Moon, they could just sacrifice their land and go get a basic forest. So we couldn't like stop them from playing the Blood Moon. Not Blood Moon, sorry, the Titan. Alright, so did not get a Radiant Fountain here. Okay, interesting. So now we have again some decisions to make with our triggers. Rather than kill a zombie, we could try to kill this if we top deck another burn spell. But I think just slamming the Blood Moon is the correct play, because they're gonna start making so much zombies. We're not going to be able to stop them. So let's just play our Blood Moon. And probably just say go. Hope they don't have a way to destroy our Blood Moon. So if they cannot destroy our Blood Moon, I think we're in okay shape, because they have a lot of creatures on board, but another burn spell and we win. Let's see what they can do. Okay, they attack with their Titan. Let's see which land they're gonna get. Yeah, some basic lands, like basic forests and stuff. Yep, just basics. We trade, or we just take 6. I think we're just gonna take 6, because our Chandra's Incinerator is actually putting a lot of work, and we're not currently too much afraid of dying. Okay, so that's just lethal. GG opponent. That was some pretty nice games. Turn 2, Chandra's Incinerator both games. Alright, let's get to round number 3. Alright, so here we are in round number 2. I apologize for the sounds from mtgo in the first round. I think it was a bit loud. I removed them for this round. Hope it's better for you. So we're gonna be on the play, which is nice. And well, I would like this Incinerator to be a Lava Spike, but I think I'm gonna keep, because this might be a turn 2 Incinerator, or a turn 2 Eidolon. If we just top deck one burn spell that costs 1. No, actually, yeah, sorry, yeah, that's it. One burn spell that costs 1, we can cast our Incinerator on turn 2. And if not, we're just gonna play our Eidolon. Nice. So if this would be a Flutter Strand, I think I would go for Eidolon for sure. But since it's a Wooded Foothills, I think it's pretty safe to play the Incinerator here and just pass turn. Really hope they're not gonna do end of turn, go fetch for a Temple Garden and path your Incinerator. That's pretty much it. It's not a Temple Garden, but I think we're playing against Selesnya Titan maybe. Yep, this looks like it. but it looks like they don't have a path. Oh, never mind, they might have one. Okay, so we're gonna get to attack with our 6/6, which is pretty good. So I think I'm just gonna play my Eidolon here and pass, because that means if I play my Eidolon, they're gonna have to remove 2 of my creatures. If they can't remove both, they're just dead. And if they are able to path, they're gonna be down to 5 attack, 3, 1 land, or 1 burn spell that costs 1, we win. Another way, sorry, another route was going to play this Suspended Riftbolt. I think that might have been better. Alright, didn't really matter in the end. So let's bring Skullcracks, few Blood Moons. I think that's it for this matchup. Grim Lavamancer is a consideration because they have a lot of creatures that have 2 or less power. I think that could be okay. I think Eidolon on the draw is not that great, so maybe just cut 4 Eidolons, bring in 1 Grim Lavamancer and go like that. I don't think Chandra's Incinerator is like the best card in this matchup, but because it gets Path to Exile, but I think it's still pretty good because if they don't have a path, they just slam our 6/6 and start removing their best creatures. Again, we have a turn 2 Incinerator. I think rather than play Monastery, I'm going to try to go for the turn 2 Incinerator. That's interesting. We could go for kill this rather than turn 2 Incinerator, but I think we don't have enough resources to do everything. Or maybe we could do it, like maybe still fire this next turn, Monastery, suspend Riftbolt, stuff like that. Yeah, maybe that was a line actually. But if they don't have a path, a 6/6 trample is always pretty good. And if we draw our a line next turn, we can play our Blood Moon, which is always great against this matchup. They're not going to be able to stop playing cards because they have a lot of basics, but they might be not able to play a million zombies and trigger a billion Valakut's trigger. Actually, if they path for Chandra's Incinerator, we might be happy just because of the Blood Moon. We're gonna see what they do. But also they're playing Night of Autumn. So again, just in a few turns, I think there was a lot of route I could have went for. There was definitely some interesting choices I could have made. Okay, so I think we have a pretty nice play. Which is actually not play the Blood Moon. Or maybe we do want to play the Blood Moon. Because if we play Blood Moon in response, they can just sacrifice a line. So maybe I'd rather just play like Monastery, Skullcrack them, kill this, attack with my 6/6. They need 3 lands in the yard, so they can get 1 more, and this doesn't die to my trigger. Okay. I think I'm going to go for attack first and see what they do. If they don't do anything, we still have a Riftbolt if we want to. Alright, they decide to double block. Interesting. Okay. So now I think we go for Skullcrack. Trigger. To kill your boy. In response, they're gonna destroy their flagstone, which makes sense. At least we're gonna get to kill both of their creatures. Is pretty good. Like I said, I think I'm just gonna suspend a Rift Bolt. Fortunately, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a Titan next turn. But it's gonna be a 6/6 versus their 6/6, so. And with a Blood Moon on the battlefield, maybe our 6/6 actually gonna be better. Okay. Suspend Rift Bolt, pass turn. I guess they could go for Titan, go get a Field of the Dead with a Radiant Fountain, go up to 9, make 2 zombies. I'm going to Rift Bolt them, bring them down to 6, kill a zombie with my trigger, play a Blood Moon. I think that is the plan here. Like, I'm not saying we're in good shape, but I think playing the Blood Moon wasn't the right play, because if, for instance, we were going to play the Blood Moon, they could just sacrifice their land and go get a basic forest. So we couldn't like stop them from playing the Blood Moon. Not Blood Moon, sorry, the Titan. Right, so did not get a Radiant Fountain here. Okay, interesting. So now we have again some decisions to make with our triggers. Rather than kill a zombie, we could try to kill this if we top deck another burn spell. But I think just slamming the Blood Moon is the correct play, because they're gonna start making so much zombies. We're not going to be able to stop them. So let's just play our Blood Moon. And probably just say go. Hope they don't have a way to destroy our Blood Moon. So if they cannot destroy our Blood Moon, I think we're in okay shape, because they have a lot of creatures on board, but another burn spell and we win. Let's see what they can do. Okay, they attack with their Titan. Let's see which land they're gonna get. Get some basic lands, like basic forests and stuff. Yep, just basics. We trade, or we just take 6. I think we're just gonna take 6, because our Chandra's Incinerator is actually putting a lot of work, and we're not currently too much afraid of dying. Okay, so that's just lethal. GG opponent. That was some pretty nice games. Turn 2, Chandra's Incinerator both games. Alright, let's get to round number 3. Okay. Here we are in round number 3. We're on the draw. My opponent did not decide if they wanted to mulligan. They go to 6. We're gonna keep this hand. Double creatures, some burn spells. Always pretty good with burn. Forest, Arbor Elf, go. Okay. I think just gonna be Seal of Fire, kill your elf, go. Next turn probably gonna play double creatures. Are we playing against Gruul midrange here? Oh, they kept a 1-lander. Kept a pretty greedy keep. And they don't have a red source, so they cannot kill our creatures. Well, they're gonna get a red source now. But they're gonna take a lot of damage in the incoming turns. Wow, nice top deck. Alright, so Lightning Bolt you. I think they have like no way to deal with this. Except for like double Lightning Bolt. Okay, so they get their second land, but can they deal with our board? Not sure. Yep, that's nice. So we don't care about them having Blood Moon. This doesn't affect our plan at all. So Skullcrack in. Do I want anything? I think Lavamancer could be okay in this matchup. Maybe cut a Shard Volley just because of the land destructions that they might be running. I mean, other than that, just an Eidolon on the draw. And now let's go like that. So far, I'm pretty impressed with Chandra's Incinerator. Then again, we didn't see any Path to Exile. Well, kind of saw Path to Exile matchup, but not really. And we didn't see Aether Gust matchup. Okay, that's interesting. We have a way to kill a creature and a turn to Eidolon. If they don't have a creature, they only have like a Sprawl. This hand is pretty bad. But if they have like Arbor Elf again, I think this hand is okay. I could see definitely way better hands than these, but I think I'm gonna keep. And this might be a bad keep, but we won game 1, so we'll have our chance in game 3. Arbor Elf. Arbor Elf. Ah, damn it. Didn't have the elf. Scalding Guide. Nope. Alright, so far it is go. Might be able to draw. Never mind, it doesn't work if we draw Incinerator. Ooh, that's good. Alright, hope they don't have a Lightning Bolt before they trigger this. Really hope they don't. Because, yep, they just didn't do anything with their god, which is good for us. They just skipped a turn. Next turn, we can start doing some skull cracks. Can I talk? So we know Gruul midrange is running Weather Storm, which I don't like, but we're gonna try to keep that in mind. Okay. It's gonna be Goblin Guide. Take 2. Back for 4. I'm pretty sure they don't have a Lightning Bolt here, because they would just use it before the trigger. Wow, they did have a way to kill my dude. Unless they just drew it this turn. Okay, I mean, yeah, that's fine. Alright, that's turn. And I'm gonna use it. They might be running Witherstorm, like I said, but they're almost dead. If we can manage to draw another burn spell or another Skullcrack, might get them. Down to 10. Currently have 7 damage. Okay, that's fine. So Lightning Bolt and we win. Bolt on top. Goblin Guide. Okay. Well, Goblin Guide doesn't get there. But they're gonna be down to 1, going up to 3. I think we don't want to kill a Chandra. They're getting very low, and this Goblin Guide, like, how to put it, they make that the Lotus is like equal. I don't know how to say this. It neutralizes, that's the word I was looking for, neutralizes the life gain of Clotus. So pretty much I'm not dealing damage, but they're not gaining life. So okay, so 1 Lightning Bolt and we good. Never mind then. Well, there's only 1 creature in the yard, so let's see what they do with their mana. They might just want to cast this Bone Crusher. I think casting Bone Crusher might be better than eating Goblin Guide here. Yep. Flame Slash, okay. Now they have an interesting decision. But I think they want to Flame Slash my guide. So do you want to kill the ooze in response? They could gain 1 life because this takes 1. So they could go up to 8. We have 4. Pretty annoying. That 1 life gain is actually might matter. Okay, Scalding Guide is dead. Yeah, they're just gonna eat it right away. Cannot really kill it in response because they're just gonna fetch. So yep. In a bad spot here. Skullcrack would be pretty good. Let's try to draw another card. Okay. Okay. Okay, so definitely in a bad spot here. They're going to gain 3 more life. Yeah, we need to draw Skullcrack if we want to get out of this one. I think we're already dead here. They could eat attack with play this, attack with this, and we cannot draw something that gets us out. Let's just see what they play, get more information. I know we're dead. Glorybringer or Gargadon? Yep, Glorybringer it is. Okay. So actually they had lethal here. 4/4/4. Okay. I think I'm gonna bring the relics here because they actually I actually need to find a way to beat this Claudus. Claudus is very annoying. Other than that, still think Eidolon's not that great in this matchup, and we're bringing relics in. So I guess I'm just gonna cut to Skewer the Critics. Because I think Seal of Fire is better than Skewer in this matchup. Because makes us be able to cast our Chandra's Incinerator faster. This hand is definitely almost a keep. But if they have like a pillage, we're screwed. That's pretty aggressive hand. That's 2. Actually, we don't have a way to kill a creature. Yes, we have Skewer. They have like Sprawl into Claudus. I think we cannot beat them. But if they have like this again, I think a 6-lander is hard to beat them as well unless we get our Relic. I think I'm gonna maul. I like the hand, but it's a bit too risky, and we need actually cards to hate on their hate cards. Yeah, that's already better, I think, even though Lavamancer probably not the best creature. I think that's still a okay creature, even though I don't like our lands. We have 2 islets. This relic's gonna help us a lot to beat the Claudus. Okay. Okay. Guess we attack for 1. Cannot kill the bird, unfortunately, so we're gonna take 2, play the Eidolon, pass. Alright, the second relic is definitely not good. I just wanted to draw 1 relic. Okay, they played this tapped. Interesting. So they might have a stomp on my Eidolon here. That's my guess. Let's play guide. Take 2. Well, take 3. Okay. Okay, they have the stomp, like I was expecting, and they kill my Goblin guide. That's actually a pretty good idea because our Eidolon and our lands are gonna kill us eventually. We need to draw like basic mountains for sure. So now they can Bloodbraid Elf. We're gonna be down to 8. That's rough. Our lands and Eidolon are a bit killing us. Ooh, that's a good one too. Yeah, I wouldn't mind just drawing a basic mountain here. I think I'm gonna crack this relic. Lightning bolt. Okay. To spend the Rift Bolt, we're gonna have to block with this Eidolon. Really, a good play for them might be just not to attack. So we have to cast this Rift Bolt and take 2. I actually want them to attack with the Bloodbraid Elf so we can trade. Our lines, I think, is gonna make us lose the game. Alright, they bolt our Eidolon. Are we dead? Yeah, we're dead. Wow. They just had it. Alright. Didn't see Incinerator in this game. Hey, can I draw cards? No. Alright. Alright. These 2 Islet deal. That was rough. Alright, let's get to round number 4. Alright, so round number 4 it is. We're on the draw, I think. Yep. We're on the draw. This hand is very, very bad. Let's maul. Okay, that's way better. Keep. Put a mountain to the bottom. And a mirror burn. Okay, mirror burn. Well, I'm not happy with this end, but we're gonna have to work with it. Well, this is a pretty good top deck. Seal fire, go. Okay. Alright. Going down to 13. My opponent has 3 cards in hand. We're okay for now. And we actually do have a follow-up after we kill this guide, which is our double Goblinguide of our own. I really don't want to see an Eidolon here though. Or if I see an Eidolon, I want to top deck a mountain. Actually, why did I Lava Spike? It was so dumb. I think I should have just played my Goblin Guide, attack for 2, and then Skewer the Critics. Like, I was thinking about follow-up with double guide, but I think just playing the guide here was probably better. Yeah, Incinerator's not welcome right now. Like, I mean, it's okay, but they might have like Searing Blaze here. And the fact that they just fetch it for a mountain here indicates me that they have Searing Blaze for sure. Yep, you got 1 trigger. Have Bolt 2. Alright, down to 1 card. Wow, Door Storm as well. That's very good. We're down to 7, so we're gonna be down to 3. Oh no, they bolt me. Okay. Uh, Okay, pass turn. Alright. We drew a bit poorly, I think, and I made a little misplay, but I think they just had it, they drew pretty well. So we're gonna bring the Kozilek's Return, the Blood Moons, the Skullcracks, 3 Dragon's Claws, Grim Lavamancer, got all the Eidolons. Got 2 Lava Spikes. Guess we don't need that much Skullcracks. Well, I want to beat Corfar Walker if I see it. Okay, so I'm just gonna explain to you a bit of my sideboarding plan, because I sideboarded out all of these cards, bringing all of these cards. So why did I do that? It's because my opponent is gonna bring Path to Exiles, Corfar Walker, Lightning Helix, not in, but they were gonna have Lightning Helix, and maybe Boros Burn. These are one of their best cards in the matchup, which are Corfar Walker, Path to Exile, and Lightning Helix. Blood Moon stops them from playing that, which is very, very good. Dragon's Claw, obviously, don't really have to explain why. Kozilek's Return, kill all their creatures, and Corfar Walker as well. Grim Lavamancer, kill all their creatures, and Corfar Walker, no, not Corfar Walker, but kill all their other creatures. Skullcrack, Corfar Walker, Lightning Helix. And the plan here, post sideboard, is to Blood Moon them, Dragon's Claw, and just win with our burn spells. Which is a plan that might not happen, but we can still try. Yeah, that's a key. That's my plan when I play against Burn and I don't have any Path to Exile to be the Corfar Walkers. When I play as a Blitz, Blood Moon is always coming in. As when I play Boros Burn, I hate seeing a Blood Moon. That's about it. Because all of my best cards are white. Right, they did not fetch Shock, so probably think they don't have Corfar Walker in hand. Field of Fire. Let's get some more information here. Skullcracks. Okay. Dragon's Claw, go. Let's see if they brought in Smash to Smithereens or Wear and Tear. Alright. That is not a Smash to Smithereens. We're gonna start to gain some life. Okay. Anti-magic. Well, when you play Boros Burn or any deck like Dredge, Burn, Humans, you have to expect that your opponents are going to bring hate cards, because if the meta doesn't have those hate cards, how do you beat those decks? It's impossible. Sure. Like, if Magic was only about aggro and their plan, wouldn't be that fun. Okay, so I think on the draw I'm gonna cut one Shard Volley for the other Seal of Fire, because I don't want to get like low on mana, and that's going to be my only removal spell. Alright, so a pretty tricky hand. I think I'm gonna keep since I'm on the draw, because if I draw my guess second land, there's a good chance I can win. If I don't draw it, I still have some things to do, these 4 spells. Alright, so my opponent probably has Korfar Walker, so I like having Kozilek's Return. Nice, and we drew 2 lines in a row. Yeah, I'm gonna play the guide. Turn 2, I'm gonna play Dragon's Claw, and turn 3 probably Kozilek's Return. I think here they're gonna fetch Shock and play Korfar Walker. And we have the return in hand, which is pretty good. Alright, pass turn. Let's see if they brought in a way to remove. Oh, another creature, nice. I really hope they don't have a second land so we can just go Kozilek's Return without too much worries. I think the second Goblin guide might be greedy here. Alright, we're drawing a lot of lands. Okay, so we're gonna be down to 11, so I think I'm gonna have to block rather than deal them 2 damage. We have enough damage in hand. Skewer, yeah, that's fine. Alright, so rather than wait for them to play like another creature, I'm just gonna go for it. No reason to wait. Well, there's a reason to wait, which is playing them playing other creatures, but I don't want them to do like Spore Charm in response, and I just lose the game on the spot. Blood Moon. Oh, okay. Skullcrack. Skullcrack is a bit annoying. That's okay. Down to 9, so we're not out of the woods yet. Yep. End of turn, Skullcrack you. Here they had the choice to cast a Helix or the Searing Blaze, and that killed them. Okay, GG opponent. Let's go to round number 5. Alright, here we are in round number 5. Our opponent's playing Lurrus, and we don't have land. Let's mulligan. Ooh, that's bad. Guess I'm gonna keep this bad hand, but yeah. We have 1 canopy lined. What it is? Ooh, it's Bogles 2. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work out. At least for this game. Interesting. Is Azorius Merfolk? Okay. Well, cannot target your creatures, so I might as well burn your face, right? That's fine. Just don't want to see any life gain effects. That's pretty much what I don't want to see. Other cards are okay with me. Yeah, I guess. Let's practice. Try to get like a Riftbolt or something. Lava Spike. Okay. Why though? Yes, they just don't want to die, but yeah, that's a fine trade with me. Yep, that's game. Unless we can draw like Skullcrack right now. And another one. Like 3 Skullcracks in a row. Actually, this cannot be blocked. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, you got me. Alright, Skullcracks, Blood Moons, Kozilek's return. Pretty much it. I think Incinerator is bad. They have Path probably, and our trigger doesn't work. So we're gonna cut one Seal of Fire as well. Fortunately, a matchup that we don't see often, and it's a very bad matchup for Burn. I would have liked to finish this league on a good note, but I think it's gonna be a 3-2. But we never know. We might have it. Alright, I'm gonna keep. It's a okay hand, but an Eidolon this well. Well, I think that's just GG, right? Eidolon, go for it. Make your dreams come true. Blood Moon top deck would be pretty good. I think this is one out we could have. Yes, I'm gonna draw. I don't have anything else to do, so. And a Goblin Guide is always pretty good. Guess if they don't have any life gain spells, well, life gain enchantments, we might steal this game. Please don't. Don't gain life, please. Want to cast something? What is it? What is it? You don't want to cast something. They attack for 3. I take 3. And they draw 2 cards. Okay, okay. We got there. We got there. Well, now that we know they have ley lines. Yeah, that's still bad. I mean, I'm not gonna cast a 6/6 for 6. Grim Lavamancer, I guess, is a 1/1. Got a Seal of Fire. And they might not get like the ley line every time. go. I mean, they have leyline, they have it. Can't really deal anything about it. This hand is bad, on the draw at least. But I'm afraid of leyline, and double Eidolon gets me there. If they have like leyline. No leyline, okay. Bogles it is. Lan, Lava Spike, go. Like, we have Lava Spike, we have turn 2 Eidolon, we have Skullcrack. It's an okay hand. Nothing extraordinary. Look like they missed their land drop here. Really hope they don't draw it. Fast turn. Nice. And a Blood Moon too? Oh ho. We might cheese a game. Come on, just attack and pass. I think we block here, honestly. We don't want them to draw cards. And we have another Eidolon anyways. Another Bogles it is. And we can play our Blood Moon and pass turn. I think there are not a lot of good spells that they can cast anymore. Deck for 1. Yeah. Eidolon go. Oh. Oh. Not gonna say anything yet, but I think might have just stole 2 games in a row. We're gonna have like a Skullcrack to back us up. We are surely drawing a lot of mountains though. But our opponent is not drawing a lot of lands. Or should I say a lot of mountain? Sorry, it was a bad joke. Alright, we'll have a Spike here. Now the mouse block, or they're dead. Actually, they're dead. Wow. Oh, that felt good. That felt pretty good. Wow, that was insane. Alright, so let's go to our little deck list for our little wrap up. Alright, so today we played Monastery Burn. Honestly, it felt pretty good. I liked the list a lot. Of course, we didn't see Euro matchups, which are matchups that could be more difficult with this kind of list. But Blood Moon felt very powerful. I like the way that this deck feels. I like playing Chandra's Incinerator turn 2. Yeah, it was really fun. I definitely underestimated the power level of this deck. And the cheese that we did against Bogles was pretty funny. So, if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to my channel. I put burn content every single week. And if you like the video, put a little thumbs up and let me in the comment section below if you like this list, if you like this video. I mean, this league was pretty insane for a Monastery Burn. Alright, so I'll see you next time in another Modern Burn video. My name is ggforgoblinguide. See ya.